was one of those games, honestly, I felt like it was a trap game. We had just come off 2 weekends in a row on the road, finished with a flourish at Auburn, winning the last 2 games. You're staring at the number 2 team in the country in their big SEC series on national television a couple times coming in on Thursday. And we didn't get to practice yesterday because we had our mandatory day off. And so, you just felt like, boy, I hope we can, and I don't think it was our best game of the year by a large margin, but we did enough. There was just there was some really positive things. I thought Jesse really threw the ball great in the first inning. I thought Russell threw the ball really great in the end. I think Caleb got back on the horse and pounded the zone and had some good velo and threw some good breaking balls. We got a few hits. We, for the most part, made the plays. It wasn't a phenomenal performance, but it was a workmanlike job, and I think we did. It was good for us, and it was great to see the young man that was injured, the football player, to see him. Devon Gales. I got a chance to go over and say hello to him. That was a wonderful thing. We got to honor the ROTC tonight. We always enjoy playing Southern. We've got friends over there, so it was a good thing for the community to play the game, but I'm kind of glad we got it over with, and now we can turn our attention to Vanderbilt and get ready for this big series. Amazing opportunity for our team this weekend.
Is it nice to have a situation where you guys do come out and kind of play to expectations and win a game and do it handle?
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to start Jesse today too, because I thought their first 3 hitters in the lineup were pretty good. And like for example, Troy Lewis, I've watched him all the way through high school play against my son's teams, and he went to Coastal Carolina, I think, and then transferred back to Delgado. And I think the kid's a pretty good ball player. And there's a couple other good kids, and I wanted Jesse to get hit us off to a good start. And then of course we were able to put the 4 across in the first inning, which gave us a little breathing room. And all of a sudden, our 2, 3, and 4 hole hitters didn't do much tonight. We didn't get much out of those guys. So we kind of kept them in the game, and then we just kind of scratched a few across, and we're able to open up the lead a little bit. So again, I don't think we played great, Derek, but good enough. And time to just kind of, for me, I just want to close the chapter on this game and just start focusing on Vanderbilt now.
After Mike's weekend, it looked like he blocked the ball pretty well behind the plate. Had the big single there to kind of break it. It wasn't already broken open. He broke it open.
Well, I thought that. I thought Mike Kierski played well. Listen, this kid is a really good ball player that I've been high on for a long time. I'm not jumping off the bandwagon on him, I can promise you. I feel that defensively he was doing some things mechanically incorrect. The things had gotten kind of loose with him. And today, Nolan Kane, our catching coach, and Papierski and myself had a good sit-down meeting. We talked about changing some of his catching mechanics. Quite frankly, I think he was, just give you a little bit of what I'm talking about, I think that he was so intent on not giving away location of pitches, he was waiting too long to set up, and there was too much movement right before the pitch was arriving, which gave him less chance to react to balls in the dirt and even get his feet in position to be able to make throws. And so we changed some things with his mechanics of catching. I thought it made a difference, and I thought he caught a really good game. He threw out a base stealer, and then he got the big 2-run single. I was glad to see Michael get back in there and have a good night, feel better about himself, and going forward, he's going to be a critical player for us.